February 24th here in Southern Ontario, Canada. Here I am at the library. Got some research to do, which I hope to have done for the next video. So anyways, some background. In the Rouleau inquiry, or the inquiry into the Emergencies Act, it should be noted, the people had like 7 or 8 lawyers, and the defendant, I'll use the terms court, defendant, prosecution. So we, the people, the prosecutors, had 7 or 8 lawyers, and the defense had like 56 or something. All right. Now, the government knew this inquiry was coming for a year, and they didn't want to submit their confidential cabinet meetings minutes, sorry about that, emails and all kinds of stuff, right? So they dragged it out throughout the commission that on the second last day of the inquiry, the defendants, our lawyers, got those documents, which, I mean, the government and Paul Rouleau, the judge, if you will, of the trial, if you will, I mean, it's written right in there. They had to submit that stuff. They couldn't claim cabinet confidentiality. They tried to. So the day before, the second last day of the inquiry, they coughed them up. I believe it was like thousands of pages. So, and then Rouleau, the judge, goes, well, okay, you got what you wanted. See you tomorrow. We'll wrap everything up, and I'm looking forward to getting paid. I'd go buy another house, not a 2-bedroom brick bungalow, but a palatial estate. And yeah, okay, see everybody tomorrow. Now, right then and there, if I wasn't sure before that the inquiry was fixed, that was certainly the summation, because now our little handful of lawyers battling, David against Goliath, had overnight to go through those thousands of pages. Really. In a real trial, somebody, be it prosecution or defense, had tried to pull something like that, the judge would be peaking. He'd be livid. If Rouleau had any integrity at all in that moment, he would have said, well, okay, how long do you guys, the defense, need to browse that? Week? 2? A month? What do you need, guys? Which is basically giving the finger, not this one, to the defense in this case. However, one would know in the first 2 weeks that the inquiry was all just a sham and a stage show anyways, because we spent 2 weeks listening to people, individuals, say they still had phantom horn honking syndrome and all that BS and malarkey about perceived violence, imagined violence, not real violence. It was the government that was at trial here, to use that term again. 2 weeks of listening to people whine about phantom horn honking and perceived, imagined violence. But yeah, it was in that moment anyways, when, okay, you guys have one night. Yeah, okay. Anyways, ties into the next vid.